Hello, this is Adam Horton, and welcome to the Arc Nova video tutorial series. The purpose of this series is to teach you the fundamentals of Arc Nova, and that's in quotation marks because um, I guess it's just things that are basic enough that they aren't really disagreed with by a lot of people. Hopefully, at some point during this series, you can figure out what you already know and where you start learning new things, and this will get you to improve your play from wherever you are. I don't have all of the answers, but I can at least give you the tools you need to figure those answers out for yourself. This is not a substitute for experience. So much of this game is knowing what's good, how good it is, and when to deviate from it. And so, really, you're going to need to play a lot of the game to get a good feel for it. But as you're playing, you can learn from that, and hopefully, this will help you through that process. So, let's talk a little bit about tactics versus strategy. So tactics has more of a short-term focus, think about what's best for you in the next few turns, and knowing when to break the rules that you know of because of the situation you're in a particular game. Where strategy is more of a long-term focus. You're thinking more than a few turns ahead. That's sort of the knowing what's good and how good it is portion of this. Arc Nova is much more of a tactical game than a strategic game. It's really hard to make long-term plans when you can only keep 3 cards between breaks. That's not very many cards. And so if I were to pull some numbers out of somewhere unpleasant, I would say that the game is about 70% tactical and 30% strategic. The takeaway from this is that whenever I give you advice about a certain thing that might happen, just realize that even the most common case among those possibilities is probably not going to happen in even half of your games. The scope of this series is tailored to 2-player games. Some of this may be good for games with larger player counts, but use it at your own risk. I don't have expertise in those games, so really this is about 2-player games. I will go into as many topics as I can that could be generally useful enough, and I'll go into as much depth as I can. But please realize that general advice is usually very limited in how useful it is, and that is especially the case in Arc Nova. So don't be afraid to break these rules. I break almost all of these rules on a regular basis. If the game situation is telling you maybe you should. More importantly, I want to talk about why things are as opposed to what things are. If you understand the why, you will know what the best tool is for your game situation. You can make the best tactical play. You'll be able to better equip yourself to weigh that against your strategic considerations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.